Yo, hello, hello. I think we're live. I think we're live. I think we're live. So this is stream number 59, and yes, I was like I was late today. So it's literally woke up. Like literally, I woke up right now. Yeah. So my eyes are also swollen because I was sleepy. Right. So I said, I'm from Odisha. Okay, I'm from Odisha. So in here, a festival by the name Nuakhai. So we celebrate about like the first crops and the first harvest of crops. So yeah, so today was the second day of that. So we today also celebrate about in the month high. So that's the reason I was not. So that's the reason I didn't stream yesterday for that. So today, what we're going to do? It's a check. I mean, I have to load the stream. So load this one. Social media now. Let's see. Yeah, so in this video, I'm going to do something. Like, okay, so in this stream, I'm going to learn about what is it called? Give me a second. So basically, in this stream, I'm going to learn OOP because now I have some doubts on OOP because I just tried to solve the problem and I didn't able to do it because I have some doubts in OOP right now also. So I'm going to learn that. Yeah, after that, we're going to solve the questions on. Then after that, we're going to solve few questions on where's that seed code. I think. Then we're going to solve questions. Lighting sucks. Yo, welcome to the stream, everyone. How's your day? Okay, open Python. Python object-oriented programming will go. Who are okay? Let's spend 2 hours for this. Yeah, it's moving the camera. I'm using my laptop webcam. No, I'm using my laptop camera webcam. I'll upload a video on it, but not right now. Right now, just wake up. I was sleeping by the way. Literally, my friend just called me and some important project or something. Then I just noticed the time. What is the time? And yeah, let's do on. So by the way, if you guys want that what's that rotating donut code, then you can find it on my GitHub. By the way, I upload all those things on my GitHub. There you go. This on. So if you guys want this, you guys can find it on my GitHub. I upload it there. Go and create an. By the link OOP in Python. So this have some doubts on OOP. Okay. Now story. Object-oriented programming is a full form of object-oriented programming. What is our particular restaurant? What is an object? There's the heading of yeah. Third. By the way, I also don't know how to help. I just doing from. That will happen. Obsessed. Bundle of related attributes. Okay, bundle of related attributes. Variables and methods. By the way, I want to work on a project about APIs because I don't know, like, I have some doubts on API also. So I'm going to create a project about API. I think when I will complete this object-oriented programming. What is class? Use new design structure and the life of an object. Okay, it's basically used to construct the system and all those things of object. Okay, I understood that. Why this Okay, didn't able to understand. Did a clash to that's yeah, method and functions are different thing by the way. Methods are like in short you can understand what you are like importing things. Like if you import math thing, like when I use in here, where is it donut? Yeah, like in here those things I import. Like those are some methods. Okay, those are methods I imported. Um, Yo, Nathan, long time no see. And I'm learning OOP. Yeah, I have some doubts on OOP though. Like by the way, I go to lead code and I try to solve few questions. And the lead code start with OOP. Okay, the lead code start with OOP. First of all, class that will create something a class. And I have some doubts on class, so that's the reason I started one more time. The class only. Class only the OOP. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Still count. Understand. Yo, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Which one? Same. Nothing worry. As you can see, we're still learning by them. By the way, you missed the yesterday's stream. I mean the previous stream. Previous stream, I created a donut. Like literally, I understand the math things and all those things. You should watch that stream, by the way. That's only 30 minutes video. You can like speed up. That will be for 15 minutes, less than 10 minutes. Uh, Okay. Standard method. What is that standard method? Certain then you understand. So I will be informing. I wish you are still done. Yes. Oh, by the way, I'm going to learn C++ because I wanted to like do some competitive programming. So from I think from tomorrow I will start C++. By the way. So yeah, your wish is fulfilled. What? Anything without underscore self dot. Yeah, yes, I'm going to learn. Your favorite language C++ for competitive. For DSA, I can say. For DSA. But I'm not sure I'm going to. Why? No, that's all. You need to go. I mean, you need to socialize. Then you will end it up like me. I mean, if you don't, ouch. That's a bad thing. It's it done well. Yeah, I get it. Basically, I go to lead code and try to solve few questions. And then I realize that I don't have I mean I don't properly what is OOP like object oriented programming. So yeah, I mean I'm learning that. Okay. Let's talk about entrepreneurs. Building models. Model here, color and all. Just add here also. By the way, how was your that project you are working? Your color, crayons. By the way, should I today was want to hear what I'm hearing? Just don't judge. Just don't.
Self.model equals the model we receive. These are parameters.
Yeah, I'm inside dot model. Just self model. color of colors. Wow. Here you go.
When we receive the name of a model, we will assign it to this object. Let's do this with year. Self.year equals year. Self.
Because I think self is used to like add those things like on a class.
Dot color equals
OOP,
color.
by the way.
Self dot for sale equals for sale. This is an example of a few attributes that a car might have: a model, year, color, and if it's for sale or not, represented by a boolean.
So basically, those are attributes. Okay, let's do them. Okay, and I just want a pen. Then my pen died. My pen expired. Okay, yeah, those are some attributes. Okay, words from sign attributes. Attributes is equal to model. Self dot year is equal to year. Self dot
Nagito, smiley face. Also, I thought you completed oops long ago.
I completed, but I have some few doubts now, so I just thought to like restart it one more time. By the way, what happened to your project? You are working on that project. What happened to that? Okay, those are some mental so.
Boolean. Now, to construct a car object, we need a unique name for this car. Let's just say car1. Car1 equals, take the name of the class, add a set of parentheses to invoke the constructor. We're going to do this almost exactly like the class: year, color, and if it's for sale or not, represented by a Boolean. Now, to construct a car object, we need a unique name for this car. Let's just say car1. Car1 equals, take the name of the class, add a set of parentheses to invoke the constructor. We're going to do this almost exactly like a function. We have parameters set up. We need to...
Yeah, but it's like as a function, son. This is working as a function. So I just adding parameter, then
Nagito, smiley face. I've taken a small break, but since I last told you, I created one more header file.
Okay. By the way, I didn't able to understand that time. Like, what are you creating and like something like that. So can you explain me, if you can?
send a matching number of arguments. Self is provided to us behind the scene if it's for sale or not. So pick a car of your choosing. I'll pick my favorite car. The model will be a Mustang. For the year, I'll go with a recent year of 2024. A color, I'll pick red. Is the car for sale? I like...
By the way, I just forgot the OOP because I didn't use anywhere OOP. In truth, I mean, I just didn't use OOP on a single... Literally, I just didn't use OOP. not a single.
Like this car, so no. I will set that to be false. Make sure false is capitalized. Let's see what happens if I attempt to print our car object of car1. What we're given is the memory address of this car object, where it's located. But I would like one of the attributes located at this memory address. Instead of printing the object itself, we're going to access one of the attributes found within this car. We will follow the name of the car with a dot. This dot, it's known as the attribute access operator. I would like...
Nagito, smiley face, it's a library. Nagito,
Okay, it's a
smiley
library.
face, likes do.h.
Library. So okay. Okay, so we are creating a library then. It's a good project. You can use your own library. Ah, that's a handy thing. I mean, you are creating your own functions now. If I'm not wrong, you're creating your own functions then. If I'm not wrong.
the model of car1. Self. We're going to access one of the attributes found within this car. We will follow the name of the car with a dot. This dot, it's known as the attribute access operator.
Attribute access operator. Okay. Attribute access operator. That's on. Okay. Attribute access operator. Because I have done some spelling.
Nagito, smiley face, sorry do.h is a header file.
What the heck? Okay, I'm dead. Sorry, I combined with Python now. In Python, we use like import something. I thought the same thing.
Nagito, smiley face. The files you were using in C were the files from the compiler's library.
Okay, so what actually do the header files? Okay, I forgot because it's been a month.
I would like the model of car1. That would give me Mustang. Let's access the year. Take the name of the car, car1, dot, the year, 2024, followed by the color, car1.color, red. Car1, is it for sale? We'll print that. That is false. Now let's create a second car. We're going to reuse this class to create a second car. We will create
Mustang. That should be.
car2.
Model.
Nagito, smiley face. Header files
Finally.
have two main definitions IMO. First is when you declare functions and other stuff and write the definitions in some other .cpp file.
Okay, I have highlighted two. First is when you declare the function. Okay. So what I understand is which I basically mouse. Please. Let's go, guys. Header files in the programming essential to language like C++, C and C++. At .HER, it's end with .F. It's a common factor to print or standard. Yeah, so it's same like some
Header files in programming, especially in languages like C and C++, contain declarations of functions, macros, constants, and variables. These files have the extension .h and are used to share common code across multiple source files. Instead of rewriting the same code in every file, you can declare it once in a header file and include it in other files using the #include directive. For example, c-include stdio.h. In this case, stdio.h is a standard header file that contains declarations for input and output functions like printf and scanf. Purpose of header files.
So I mean,
1.
it's the same
Function
like
declarations.
functions,
They declare the signatures of functions but don't define their logic. 2. Macros. Predefined constants and macros for
Nagito,
reuse.
smiley
3.
face.
Data type
I was writing the
declarations,
other one, then you
declaring
brought up
structs, enums,
ChatGPT.
and
Loudly
unions.
crying
4.
face, loudly
Code
crying
sharing
face.
allows splitting large projects into manageable pieces.
Oh, you
Header
don't have
files
to do
streamline
that.
code organization and make it easier to maintain and reuse code across different source files.
Okay. So it seems as a library. In Python, we use like import something that we care importing OS module. So, yeah, it's the same thing now.
Equals car. We'll pass in some different arguments. A Corvette.
Nagito, smiley face. The other is a file which contains code for functions or code in a file, e.g. stdio.h. You could copy stdio.h as a whole and paste it in your code instead of include and it would still work. Nagito, smiley face. That is what I was
Okay.
writing.
Plus the other file like and the code function for files which is good. Okay, that's a good thing. I think you're doing great. If when you complete, then send me also. I will definitely give 5 star about that. If you upload on GitHub though.
Year will be 2025. The color will be blue.
Nagito,
Is this car for
smiley face. A user can make a header file using .h.
Yes,
sale? Let's
I understand that.
say that is true. Instead of accessing car 1's attributes, let's access car 2's attributes. That would give us a Corvette. The year is 2025. The color is blue. For sale
smiley
is set to true.
face. But it's breakomp in C++ to use .hpp. Nagito, smiley face. As then you can use all the features of C++.
Okay, it's complicated in C++. So I didn't do yet C++. I can't talk. Can tell about it. But as you see, it is difficult.
Or even a third car. Car 3 equals a new
But why is getting some? Why it's creating some variables and the storing on? That's news. Let's name it R. Not Corvette. It's something. It's a car. Car name is car.
Nagito, smiley face, C and HCPP and HPP. C++ just has the same extension but with PP loudly crying face.
एक minute, I have a doubt that if the C plus plus and CPP has like some different kind of language, or those are a single language. I mean, you can call C plus plus as a CPP or something else. You are saying. I mean, what are you trying to say? Let's learn the basics first of all. Why these are some like basic to the basic things. I don't understand. What is the value of code? Okay. Yes.
Yes, CPP is an abbreviation for C++, which is a
Okay.
programming language. C++ is a high-level, general-purpose programming language that was created by Danish computer scientist Bjarne Stroustrup as an extension of the C programming language.
Okay.
Here are some differences between C and C++.
I don't want to know this. Okay. What is HPP now? You are asking.
car, we will pass in a string of charger. The year 2026.
Nagito,
The color will be yellow.
smiley face. It's the extension BRP.
Ah, yeah, the extension, yeah, CPP. I have some
Is this
of
car for
C
sale?
language.
Let's say that is true as well. Then I will print car 3's attributes. They can take up a lot of space. For better organization, you can place them within a new Python file. So let's cut our class, and we will create a new Python file within our project folder. File, new, Python file. The name of this Python file is going to be all lowercase, car. Then we will paste the class that we cut originally. Class car,
Okay.
which has a capital C. So from our main Python file, we're going to import our car file, our car module. From the name of the module, car, import the name of the class, car. Then when I run this program,
Okay. So here also I'm creating
Nothing should change. we should still have access to all of our car objects.
Okay, let's do it. And then OOP. OOP. And inside the OOP also. OOP, just create a file with the name car app. Card.pp.
Nagito, smiley face. Bro, I told you to write at everyone before saying you posted in Discord cause no one is getting notification.
Bro, I told you to MP1. Yeah, okay. Because I don't want to disturb anyone there. Everyone in that war, going war, yeah, has to disturb them. Sad like that. Devastating. From your war, right. Okay. What did he say? From not F. Okay, so now I get it. We can use something in this kind of thing.
You could either keep your classes within your main Python file, or import them if you would like to organize things. Let's talk about methods. Methods are actions that our objects can perform. Within our class, we will define a method. of drive. Self is going to be provided to us. When we invoke the drive function, let's print, you drive the car. What other things can cars do? Let's stop. We will print, you
Stop the car.
stop the car. Let's take car 1,
Okay, let's. Uh, By the way, मेरी तो दोनों टॉप दोनों टॉप है कहते हैं this on इंजन का राइट इंजन का if you are a top and you can come. Yes, that's what. Hello, Mazito, why is there? Hello, Mr. Mazito. You stop the car.
you
and anything
stop the car. Let's take car 1, access the drive method. You drive the car. Car 2 also has a drive method. You drive the car, same thing with car 3. You drive the car. Let's access the stop method. Car 1, same thing with car 3.
Nagito, smiley face, yes.
else? No. Self-organized. You drive the car.
You drive the car. Let's access the stop method. Car 1 dot stop, car 2 dot stop, and car 3 dot stop. These methods are identical for each car object. Instead of printing the word car, let's insert the model of the car. I will convert these print statements to f strings. Instead of the word car, let's add a placeholder. Let's add self dot model. Self
Okay, cell.model. Cell.model.
Nagito, smiley face. Anyways, I'ma go play some football.
Have a good day. Have a good night or just have a good night. Bye bye.
self is referring to the object
Nagito, smiley face, or catch cact.
we're currently working with. Use the attribute
Nagito,
access operator.
Smiley face. Since I got a ball, no. Nagito, smiley face, W.
Followed by the name of the attribute. Let's also do this with the stop method. Self.model. Let's take car 1, use the drive method. You You drive the Mustang. Car1 dot stop. You drive the Mustang, you stop the Mustang. Let's do this with car2. You drive the Corvette, you stop the Corvette. Car3. You drive the Charger, you stop the Charger. Now within our F strings, let's insert the color. I'll add a placeholder, self.color. Do this with stop as well.
Yellow. Okay. Adding a space, then self. Okay, you drive the green Mustang. Oh, green Mustang. Choppery.
Oh. Self.color. You drive the yellow Charger, you stop the yellow Charger. Car1. You drive the red Mustang, you stop the red Mustang. Car2. You drive the blue Corvette, you stop the blue Corvette. Let's add one last method. Let's create a method to describe our car. We'll print the details of the car. Let's print, I'll use an F string, add 3 placeholders. Let's print self.year, followed by self.color.
Okay. So if you want to print those things, then you have to create a function for that, if I'm not wrong.
Color.
And also here I
Then self.model.
here color. This is here. So let's call our function in here in this file. Try R one. R1 dot describe. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Mustang green 124.
We'll take car1, use the describe method that we created. Describe car1. Car1 is a 2024 red Mustang. Describe car2. Car2 is a 2025 blue Corvette. Car3 is a 2026 yellow Charger. Alright everybody, so those are objects in Python. An object is a bundle of related attributes. Attributes are variables that an object has. And methods. Methods are functions that belong to an object. They
Okay, those are methods, okay. Those are basically methods. Let's see. Those are basically methods and those are attributes. I was not wrong. Those are what you can say is those are attributes. Alright. Yes.
We define what this object vet. Car 3 is a 2026 yellow Charger. All right, everybody, so those are objects in Python. An object is a bundle of related attributes. Attributes are 2025 blue Corvette. Car 3 is a 2026 yellow Charger. All right, everybody, so those are objects in Python. An object is a bundle of related attributes. Attributes are variables that an object has, and methods. Methods are functions that belong to an object. They define what this object can do. And well, everybody, that is a summary of object-oriented programming using Python. Hey, everybody. Today I got to talk about class variables in Python.
Last way.
Variables are shared among all instances, meaning objects, created from a class. Instance variables are defined inside of the constructor. Class variables are defined outside of the constructor. With class instance variables of object-oriented programming using Python.
God.
Hey, everybody. Today I got to talk about class variables in Python.
Master.
Class variable. variables are shared among all instances, meaning objects, created from a class. Instance variables are defined inside of the constructor. Class variables are defined outside of the constructor. With class variables, they allow you to share data among all objects created from the class. With instance variables, each object has their own version. Data shared among all instances, meaning objects. About class variables in Python. Class variables are shared among all instances, meaning objects, created from a class. Instance variables are defined inside of the constructor. Class variables are defined outside of the constructor. With class variables, they allow you to share data among all objects created from the class. With instance variables, each object has their own version. With a class variable, all those objects share one variable. Here's an example. We will create a class of student. We also need a constructor. When we create a student object, this constructor is automatically going to be called, but we need to pass in some arguments. We are provided with self. Self refers to the object we're currently working with. We will set up a name parameter and an age parameter. We will assign self, the object we're currently working with, set the name attribute to equal the data for the name that we receive from this parameter, and self.age equals age. Let's construct two student objects. We will have student1 equals, then call the constructor for student. So type the name of the class, followed by a set of parentheses to invoke it. This will automatically call the constructor, but we have to pass in data for the name and the age. For the name, let's pass in SpongeBob, because basically everybody in the world knows who SpongeBob is. I don't know how old SpongeBob is, we'll say he's 30. We'll create another student object, which we will refer to as student2.
Name and age. We are providing name and age, then self dot email. I don't know why I'm taking 64 as is. I don't think there is anyone who exists is of 64.
Ryoxabytes. Back to Pi.
I actually but I think I know somewhere. Back to Pi now. Yeah, I mean, it's been more than a month I'm doing Python. So, I'm going to sit one more time with the C language though. It's a mess.
We will call the constructor of our student class, pass in data for the name and age. Student2 will be Patrick. Patrick will be 35. Okay, let's make sure this works. Let's print student1's name followed by student 1's age.
Then the define things next to the people. Let's see.
And we should get SpongeBob, and his age is 30. Let's print student 2's name and student 2's age. Patrick is 35. Now we'll create a class variable. Class variables are defined outside the constructor, and they are
Outside the
shared among all objects created from that class. Each object has their own name and age property. These are instance variables. But class variables are defined outside the constructor. Each object will share this one variable. So if we're working with students, let's say there is a class variable of class year. What is the graduating year of this class? (2024).
why same class is a physical.
Now let's print student 1's graduating year. Print student 1 dot class year.
Okay.
Okay, so SpongeBob has a class year of 2024. That's when he's graduating. Let's check student 2. Patrick, his age is 35. His graduating class year is 2024. Now with class variables, you can access them through any one object, such as student 1 or student 2. It's good practice to access a class variable by the name of the class, rather than any object created from the class. Since we're accessing class year, we'll access this class variable by the name of the class of student. Make sure the S is capital. This helps with clarity and readability. If I was looking at this print statement, I can tell that class year is a class variable because we're accessing it directly from the class, and not any instance from this class. Without looking at this class, I can't tell if class year is an instance variable or a class variable, but if I access it via the class name, it's more explicit. So it's good practice.
Okay, it will be like the functions from this class. It's confusing.
Practice to access a class variable by the class name itself.
By the way, I'm dividing those two things like differently. I'm using those on a different file. Then I'm importing this file into my this OOP file and this car file. Okay, those two are different file. I'm importing together.
And not any one instance of this class. Let's create another class variable. We'll create a class variable to keep track of how many students we have created. This class variable will be num students, meaning number of students, equals 0. So within our constructor, we can write any code that we want. This code will always be executed
Yeah, it will be add icon number that
when we instantiate an object. I would like to take our number of students and increment it by 1 each time we construct a new student object.
yes.
So instead of using self refers to the object we're currently working with. If we're constructing student 1, just imagine we're replacing self with student 1, or student 2 if we were constructing student 2. If we're going to be modifying a class variable, in place of self, we'll use the name of the class, student. Access our class of student, get the class variable of number of students, then I will increment it by 1, plus equals 1.
It's different because we're using like direct this is a what's that called class variable. Okay. We're initializing the value 0 and
We are constructing 2 student objects. I will print access our class of student, get the number of students, and print it. We're constructing 2 student objects. If I print the number of students that we have, it should be 2. Then just to be sure that this is working, let's construct a third student object. Student3 equals student. This student will have a name of Squidward. Squidward's age will be 55. Now we have 3 students. And for good measure, let's construct one more. Student4 equals, we will create a new student with a name of Sandy. Sandy's age will be 27. The number of students is now 4. Just as an exercise, using an f-string, let's print the student class's class year as well as the number of students. I will print, use an f-string, my graduating class of, let's add a placeholder, access the class of student, as a construct of a class variable. Self refers to the object we're currently working with. If we're constructing student 1, just imagine we're replacing self with student 1, or student 2 if we were constructing student 2. If we're going to be modifying a class variable, in place of self, we'll use the name of the class, student. Access our class of student, get the class variable of number of students, then I will increment it by 1, plus equals 1. We are constructing 2 student objects. I will print, access our class of student, get the number of students, and print it. We're constructing 2 student objects. If I print the number of students that we have, it should be 2. Then just to be sure that this is working, let's construct a third student object. Student3 equals student. This student will have a name of Squidward. Squidward's age will be 55. Now we have 3 students. And for good measure, let's construct one more. Student4 will be 27. The number of students is class year, as well as the number of students. I will print, use an f-string, my graduating class of student, then access the class year. My graduating class of 2024 has, then we need the number of students. We'll add a placeholder, access the class of student, access the number of students, has blank students. Let's see if this works. My graduating class of 2024 has 4 students. Now, if I were to change 2024 to 2025, my graduating class of 2025 has 4 students. Let's print the name of each student. These are instance variables. Student1.name. Then we need student 2, 3, and 4. My graduating class of 2025 has 4 students. SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy. All right, everybody, so those are class variables. Class variable.
Okay, we definitely understand. So class variable. the CPU user.
Variables are shared among all instances of a class. They are defined outside of the constructor.
They defined outside the constraint. Okay, there are some like the class variables you get in. So many things to learn, yeah. Where should I complete the? It's been a dream. It's been a long time. It's been a school teaching months. And also on school time. Still learning. Then I have to learn the AI. AI has some different kind of thing.
The benefit is that they allow you to share data among all objects created from that class. And well, everybody, those are class variables in Python. What is going on, everybody? So today I got to talk about inheritance in Python. Inheritance allows
I think I need to go to distributed. So I think this was the today's stream. Yes. So yesterday, so I have to do. So my tomorrow's plan will be complete OOP. Okay, I will not going to complete O. Start recording simply before you know, lol. That's the reason it's hot and wow. Okay, I have to complete OOP. I'm not going to complete within 1 day. Okay, so that's it. And also start C++. Let's say, and I mean learn backend also. I'm confused right now. Look, I have to do that from nowadays. I have to do so many things. Yeah. Nowadays, I have to do so many things. Okay. So first of all, I have to like learn C++ for DSC. Okay. For DSC, I have to learn C++. If you want to learn DSC, then you have to learn maths. I have to learn math. Okay. I have to learn three things right now. DSA is okay. So first of all, I will going to learn C++ with that DSA. C++ with math and with DSA. Okay, those three things I have to learn. And then also I'm going to learn OOP and also I have to learn backend from next month and also I have to learn AI. Oh my God, God. So I'm so good. Okay, so for yesterday, I've like I'm going to like do three things. Complete OOP and start C++. Never mind. Yesterday's plan. Let's hope for the best that I will complete. So yeah, this was the today's stream. I hope you guys like this stream. So like, comments, all things and
Swear it a worry.
so,
I
you
am
also
back, brew.
I'm just ending the stream and it's back. Okay, you have bad timing, brother. You have like literally bad timing. So how was your day? No, let's stop. How was your day? I was literally ending the stream. Yeah. Mm. I think that's I think I can spend it well. very long. Today I was learning like OP. Those are my tomorrow's plan. I mean, complete it and start C++. Yeah, you not to say sorry to me. I mean, why you have yeah, I mean, my yesterday's plans are basically complete OOP and start that thing. I mean, start C++ for DSA. Hey, you can come on Discord. I mean, we can talk there if you are. Right now, I'm going to open Discord and waste my time there. So I would prefer you also to come Discord. Just for time pass. Link in description by the way, I guess. And description link. Join. Yeah, man. Bye bye. This was the today's stream. I hope you guys like this stream. Like and subscribe. I'll see you too. Bye bye. Peace out.